When you've had an experience you enjoyed, you want to share. Likewise, when you've had a bad, maybe even a traumatic event, you want to help others who might face it. You might even write a book about it. Well, that's what our next guest has done, because she has an important message for you. And with us this afternoon is author Michelle Lavonee. Her book is called Still Favored, and she's here to explain exactly what that means. Michelle, welcome to DelmarvaLife.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm happy to be here.
My first question for you is, I want to know, why are you so passionate about this topic?
So this topic is very passionate for me because I feel like there's a lot of people who are suffering with this issue, specifically sexual violence. It's not something that's talked about. It's a topic that people try to shy away from. And I just feel like if people know that they're not alone and this is really happening, we can really make a difference in a lot of people's life.
Have you found that that's what people who have experienced before, they feel like they're alone?
Yeah, like they feel alone. They feel like, you know, they're the only one who's going through it. And I feel like that's with a lot of things that we go through. A lot of times we feel like we're the only ones dealing with it. But I feel like with this particular topic, it's not talked about, you know. And then there's a lot that comes with it. There's shame, there's guilt, there's fear. So a lot of people just feel like, you know, if I know for me, if I just push it to the back of my mind and not think about it, then it'll be like it didn't happen.
Right.
So.
But that's obviously not the case.
Yeah.
So you use the phrase, and I want to make sure I get this right, purpose in the pain. What does that mean to you?
So the name of my book, Still Favored, goes hand in hand with that. So no matter what you go through, you know, your pain, you can build purpose from that. So it's about just taking what you've been through and taking it to help others. And not only just help others, but be a light, and just proving to people that, you know, no matter what you go through, you can get through it.
Right, right. And another message is you are not defined by what happened to you.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So when you go through something like this, it alters your whole life. And a lot of times, I know for me as well, I don't want to keep speaking for everyone, but you go through this thing where it feels like you try so hard to get back to your old self. But in reality, that person had never been through what it is that you're going through now. So it's about just figuring out a way just to just keep pushing, but also figuring out who this new person is. And it doesn't define you. It doesn't. And when people hear it, they're like, well, you know, what does that mean? But pretty much it's just remembering that what happened to you doesn't have to have effect over your whole entire life. You can still grow. You can still heal. You can still make it. You can still be who it is that you want to be, regardless of what you've been through.
Wow, that's incredible. So what's next? Are you going to write another book, or what are you going? Where do you go from here?
So it's definitely in the works. I may be young. I'm only 20. I'll be 26 actually in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So I'm young, but I have a lot of experience. So there's definitely more books in the works. But from here, I'm pretty much, my main focus is just Still Favored. And then I'm also dropping my podcast in the fall, which is called Love We Grow. So that is very important to me as well. I'm going to be talking about healing and just pushing forward, self-love, self-confidence, and pretty much all that ties also into, I'm very big on God and my relationship with him, and also just showing people how he can be a big help and just making a difference in your life. So
you're very courageous.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in today.
No problem. Thank
the
you
name
for
of the
having
book is Still Favored, and we'll have a link to where folks can pre-order the book. Just go to DelmarvaLife.com, click on what's happening today. We could probably get some information about your podcast there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. Michelle Lavonee, thank you for coming in today. So wonderful to meet you.
Thank you.